Have you ever thought about visiting the great state of Pennsylvania? Well, if so, this guide should help you in planning your trip. We'll go over everything from camping, theme parks and amusement parks, to historical sites and some of Pennsylvania's less common areas for tourists. I'll give you my thoughts and recommendations on where to stay and what things to do when you're in certain areas. We'll first start off in eastern Pennsylvania. Located not too far from Philadelphia is Allentown, Pennsylvania, and is home to Dorney Park. This is a wonderful amusement park with a stellar water park. In my opinion, it's one of the best water parks in the state of Pennsylvania. There's so much to do. If you're going to go to the water park, I highly recommend doing that in the beginning of the day, and then taking some time to do rides at the end of the day. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. I don't think I've waited more than 15 minutes when sticking to this plan. This area is home to plenty of different hotels and lodging accommodations to suit any budget. Moving a little further north, we have the Pocono Mountains. This is a wonderful destination to visit in the middle of winter, but really, there's fun all year round, as this area is home to 4 indoor water parks, as well as an outdoor water park, Camelback Beach. There's loads of things to do here in summer, everything from zip lining, four-wheeling, hiking, and so much more. And I highly recommend taking the short drive over to Jim Thorpe, and while you're there, I would consider renting one of these slingshots. This was one of the highlights of our visit up here. The GPS comes preloaded with routes to really get a great scenic tour of Jim Thorpe and the Pocono Mountains. The prices range from $200 to $400 for an 8-hour rental. My top recommendation on where to stay would be Camelback Mountain Resort. This place includes an indoor water park free of charge with your stay, as well as an outdoor water park. But really, any of these indoor water park resorts are incredible. Another place that's not too far is the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. This offers amazing views of this valley, as well as some great hiking trails. You really get to take in all of Pennsylvania's beauty. Another must-visit destination in Pennsylvania would be Lancaster County. It's like taking a trip back in a time machine, where you'll see the Amish riding around in their horse and buggies, taste some of their great food, and especially their desserts. If you're there, you gotta check out Shady Maple Smorgasbord, one of the largest buffets you'll ever set your eyes on. Highly recommend going there for breakfast. Lancaster County is filled with so much beauty, wonderful shops, and of course, Amish-made furniture. And let's not forget about Dutch Wonderland. This is an incredible, family-oriented amusement park. It's won the Golden Ticket Award for Best Family Park for a few years in a row now. And I gotta say, it's definitely a great park if you have small young children. If your kids are over, let's say 6, 7 years old, they're probably not going to be very interested. What would a trip to Pennsylvania be without checking out Gettysburg? It has so much history. Make sure to check out the Gettysburg battlefield. There's loads of different tours and sights to be seen. Gettysburg is loaded with a bunch of different shops, and there's plenty of different hotel accommodations. Be sure to check out the ghost tours, as well as some of the Civil War reenactments. This is my personal favorite place to visit, Hershey, Pennsylvania. You can't go wrong in Hershey. There's so many different places to stay. I highly recommend staying at the Hershey campground, where they have wonderful little cabins, offer discounted tickets to Hershey Park for any of their guests staying there, as well as a shuttle service to take you over to the park. Hershey is such a beautiful town and is home to some great restaurants. Highly recommend Houlihan's. but I'm a little biased because that's where I met my wife. There's a bunch of stuff to do in Hershey, without a doubt, but definitely Hershey Park is the main reason most people come to Hershey, Pennsylvania. This is America's premier amusement park, offering so many different coasters, a bunch of different rides, and it's fun for all ages. But I highly recommend stopping at Chocolate World and doing their free tour. Chocolate World offers some very unique things that you just don't find anywhere else. Even some of their chocolates you will not find in a grocery store. And if you're like myself and you love history, don't forget to do the trolley tour. This is a great experience. If you'd like to know more on Hershey Park, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as I cover this park a lot. If we move a little further north, we have Knoebels. It's located in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and is home to some of the best wooden roller coasters in the world. They also have some incredible food there, and one of the things that most people love about this park is the fact that you have free parking as well as pay to ride, meaning they still do tickets. And most people love this because you can bring people that don't really care to ride along with you and they can still enjoy the experience. They really do care about the history of the rides here at Knoebels. Obviously, most people go there to ride the Phoenix, but I just have to say the Haunted Mansion is an absolute must when you go to Knoebels. You will have to pay for this experience even if you bought an all-day wristband, but it's a small fee. Moving out west to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, make sure to do the trolley trip through Molly's Trolleys. I do want to mention that none of these places are sponsoring this video whatsoever. These are all just from my experience, and I have to say I was very impressed with Molly's Trolleys, giving you a full scenic tour of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And of course, if you're like me and you love thrills, you have to go to Kennywood, because Kennywood offers some very unique and historic coasters. If you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you'll absolutely love Kennywood. Steel Curtain was closed for the entire 2024 season, but it looks to open for 2025. I'm very excited about getting back on this thing. As far as must-do attractions, Steel Curtain, Phantom's Revenge, along with Noah's Ark are the three best attractions that I really enjoy when I visit Kennywood. Moving a little further north, we have Waldameer. Very similar to Knoebels, in which I just covered, this is a park that offers pay per ride, as well as one of the best wooden roller coasters in the entire state of Pennsylvania, Ravine Flyer 2. And don't forget to ride the Wacky Shack. This is an incredible dark ride and a must-do when you go to Waldameer. If you made it this far in the video, you obviously find this to be helpful, and I hope that's the case. All I ask is that you please hit that like button. I really do appreciate every single like, and it really means a lot to me. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please have a great day.